About ways or styles of training the horse to give you a body position that you want, or a neck position that you want, or a look, outside look that you want from the horse. A lot of people, especially people who know nothing about horses or beginners, care about the final result. Like the bottom line is just a beautiful horse giving you or showing you or making a beautiful move. Now, how did that happen? How did you achieve it? They don't care about it. They're just fans. They just watch. They're just a crowd watching a good rider or an experienced rider making the horse do a beautiful or make a beautiful move, and that's it. But when you talk to someone who knows something about horses, or a lot about horses, he knows exactly what you did to get to that result. It's that simple. Anyone who knows anything about horses knows that a lot of what we call, or what some people call, beautiful moves, beautiful results, happen because of bad ways or styles of training the horse. So, for example, the final result you get in some styles or methods of riding or sports is a horse giving you a beautiful move, dancing or trotting or canting or whatever. He's giving you exactly what you want, and it's a beautiful thing to look at. Now, you don't know what they did to achieve it. Now, some people do it in a good way, but some other people do it in a very disgusting, ugly, bad way. So, how you do it for a good rider is more important than just doing it. Because doing it is easy. What is the proof? A bad rider did it, a good rider did it. For example, a dressage rider can make the horse dance in a good way. A bad rider can make the horse dance in a bad way by whipping him. How can you compare between the two? One is one of the, if not the best style of riding. The other is very, very bad. But the final result that you look at is one. Of course, it's not one. If you are a good rider, you know that it's not one. But as a beginner, he will say the move is one. The bottom line is one. The result is one. But how did you get it? How did you achieve it? Now, maybe it does not make a huge difference for the crowd or the fans because the result is one or the end is one. But for a good rider, it makes a big difference because when you do something in a good way, other good things will happen because of it. For example, if you do a certain move in a good way, by using a good method or a good style, other things in the horse will be fixed. For example, if the horse has a problem of reining up or bucking, if you just lead the horse in a good way and teach him to do some stuff while leading him in a good way, that problem of reining up or bucking will be gone. Or at least it will be fixed, or it won't be as bad as it was or as it is. So how you do it is more important than just doing it, especially in horsemanship. I always say it, the end does not justify the means in horsemanship, in my opinion. There is a saying that says the end justifies the means, not in horsemanship. Because if the end justifies the means, that means the horse will give you what you want, but in other things, in other situations, he will run away, he will buck, he will do the complete opposite thing of what you want. Now, for example, I talked about that a lot, dancing, making the horse dance. It's something you see. It's a physical thing you see. It has nothing to do with horsemanship or knowing anything about horses. A rider riding the horse with small daggers, they call spurs, stabbing the horse's body and belly with it. A whip, a saddle, 2 bits. Now, this is the final result. And they don't want to talk about all of these things. But these people will say bad things about bareback riding. These people will talk about full stops and say bad things about them or about it. It makes no sense. It's in front of you. If you really don't need to use a spurs, then why do you use it? Now, a lot of people say the same goes for the bit one. Yes, I agree. But the difference is between the bit and the spurs, or the whip, in my opinion. The bit is something in the horse's mouth. Or for example, the halter is something on the horse's nose. He will use it against you. For example, if you do something wrong with the bit or do something wrong with the halter, immediately he will pull down and use it against you. So it's an advantage for him, not just for you. It's a weapon that he will use against you. It's not just something you are using against him. But with the spurs of the whip, it's something that you use whenever you want, and you can stop using it whenever you want. You move the legs away and that's it. He's not feeling it. Then you touch him with it. Then you move it away. So it's not just physically painful. Even mentally it's painful. He doesn't know when are you going to use it. Now, again, if you use it in a good way, it's good. If you use it in a bad way, it's bad. But it goes for all equipments and tools. If you insist on talking about equipments and tools, you should start with the ones who use a spurs, the ones who use a saddle, the ones who use a martingale, the ones who ride the horse in a competition with two bits, two reins. Makes sense. Fact, but not opinion. It has nothing to do with horsemanship or knowing anything about horses. It's just about using your mind. You have a mind, use it. Now, these same horses who give you a beautiful thing, a beautiful move, were trained in a very, very bad way. Sometimes, not all the times, it depends on the way, but sometimes they are trained in a very ugly way, even though the result, the final result for so many people is so beautiful, very beautiful. Let's say